So we got this. It's like an iceberg of strontium nitrate going on here. And it's just got so much going on. So many different facets. I think it's just beautiful. And just so we can get a representation here, you can see it's roughly an inch tall. And we've got, what's that, about an inch and a half or so? Yeah, probably right around there. This is the original one. That one is a little bit longer, but you can see, I mean, it's half an inch maybe, right in there. And so the original one, actually, it broke apart when I took it out just from handling it, but it happened to shatter right on a fault line that it had, or a stress line. And I think it's a little bit cooler now, because you can see in the first one the different striations of where it was originally bonded together. Now we've got a cool little diamond-shaped piece here, triangular or whatever, and then this little guy came off the back side. Looks pretty cool. But yeah, this one here. So the only thing I did differently basically was I used soxhletic extraction for this one, and I also used a seed crystal. You can't even see it now, and you can sort of, right in here, you know, is where it started, in the middle. And this one, actually, I crystallized this out in, or recrystallized it actually. It took about 24 hours only. Whereas this guy here, this was over, God, a couple months. So, and I think the soxhletic one looks a little bit pure, more pure, whatever you want to call it. This one here, it's got a lot of kind of creamy white in it. This one has a little bit of a pinkish to it, but I think that's just because of the mass and the light refraction. So it actually looks a lot more transparent if you're looking through it in person. And it's starting to get these little white things on it, and you know, those didn't actually come up until I took it out of the jar. I have these stored over some silica gel to keep them dry, so I'm thinking that might be some excess water coming out and making that turn white like that. I'm not quite sure. There's a little bit evident here, like on this one, you can see. So I think that's all that is. It's a little bit of water coming out, dissolving a tiny little bit of it on the surface, and it's rapidly crystallizing as it evaporates. I think that's probably what's happening there. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys this. I thought it was freaking sweet. So I'll take a gander at it here for another minute or so, and then we'll call it a day. And this is obviously, it's perfectly smooth on the bottom. So yeah, I'll probably be using some of this to make some red fire thermite. If anybody else has any ideas on what you want me to do with this strontium, feel free to leave it in the comments, because I don't really have any plans for it. I just thought it was cool and it was something I wanted for my element collection, because you don't see much about strontium really anywhere. Hope you enjoyed.